Hi there. I thought I would bring out this painting to share an example of potentially using a triadic color scheme. And that is where you use three colors equal distance apart on the color wheel. And this is kind of sort of a triadic with purple, orange, and green. I'm going to pull back and show you. Now, I know the red is kind of, it's not exactly orange, but it's red, orangish. But you could say, well, the red looks good next to the green. But anyway, kind of look at it again and see what I'm talking about. What came together really quick, I just sketched in the shape, the design format, flowers, some vases, some containers, etc. But I kind of kept to those colors. Variations, I tweaked it a little bit, a little bit more red, a little bit more, other colors in there, a little bit of yellowish orange, etc. But mixing the purple and the orange, it's got some darker colors, and the green, of course, that's, part of the color scheme I'm talking about. It kind of creates a harmony in the piece because you're using those colors throughout. Now, I'm not big on saying if you use a color here, it's going to be everywhere in the painting, but just by doing the color scheme, you are bringing all those colors everywhere, so you're using those in the painting. Now, I take liberties with that idea, sometimes I'll add extra colors in there, but it feels like it's overall that color scheme. When do I do this? It just depends. Sometimes the painting feels like a color scheme has been used. I typically use temperature, intensity values, etc., other elements to work on my painting. But this is a great way to kind of give you some boundaries so that you don't get carried away and go off in a wild direction. If you stay with using a color scheme, it kind of can control the piece and make it interesting, harmonious, and you don't bring in some wild colors that don't make sense and you're like, why did I do that? So it's something to consider. And I can't tell you everything about a color scheme here in this video, but I thought I'd give it a start and encourage you to kind of look into it. And perhaps I can do a longer video at a different time. But anyway, just not saying it's the greatest, but it was a lot of fun. Then we give it a try.